I often get asked on how I get such great colors in my images. If you're here and you don't know me at all, well then here are some of my photos. Well, first of all, I use Photoshop to edit my photos. While I do develop every photos in Camera Raw, which is the equivalent of Lightroom in Photoshop, I do most of my color work in Photoshop. And the way I do it is locally. That's it. That's my secret. Done. Okay, I'm going to show you in action, so join me in Photoshop. Okay, so I decided to show you how to work locally on colors with this image. This image is already edited because that would be way too long if I had to do everything step by step in one video. So yeah, if you are interested to see everything in real time, let me know, and I'm thinking about creating a masterclass where we edit together one photo, so you would get the raw image and you would have to do everything at the same time as me. So yeah, let me know if you are interested in this kind of content. So today I'm going to show you how to work on your colors locally. So I decided to take this photo. It has been developed in Camera Raw already, so I show you. Here is the raw image, here is the developed image in Camera Raw. Then I decided to change the sky for something like more sunrise and night mixed together, and I work on color with a technique called HDR. So here you can see the difference without the first adjustment and with the first adjustment. And then you can see all of these are my adjustment layers for local adjustments. So at first I worked with selective color. So if you don't know what are the best adjustment layers for color grading, then you can see the link appear on the video where I explain what are the best adjustment layers for color grading in Photoshop. So here on this image, I work to start with a selective color for the red. So everything that is red will be affected with the settings I chose here. Okay, so you can see, so it's affecting a part of the sky, parts of the plants here, and the wood below the houses. Then there is a second selective color where it's going to affect mostly the blues. So you can see mostly sky, house, and the water. Then I have a color fill. So color fill is here. So you just do a solid color, and then with a mask that you can see here, I decided that I wanted this color fill set on a soft light mode, and it's bringing a bit more of light on this side. Here, this is just a layer to separate the house with the background of the image, so you can see. So the eyes is more focused on the houses. Then you can see that I have a few color balance layers with mask. So I'm going to show you the mask, so you can see it's very local. Okay. One layer by one layer, sometimes you can feel like okay, it's useless, the effect is very subtle, but then when you add a lot of layers together, the effect is going to be huge. So yeah, don't think like, oh, it's too subtle, like why do you spend so much time selecting all those details, because the changes are very small. Yeah, okay, but when you add like 10 layers, 10 adjustment layers, then the change is going to be huge and the effect is going to be great. So here you can see below the houses, I have a color balance where I'm adding more light with more red and more yellow, like if the light was directly affecting the wood. Okay. Then I have the blue of the houses. You can see that there is more color contrast. Okay. Then you can see the mask here. So I'm adding a bit of red and yellow in the highlight for a glow. So it gives a light effect, but I'm actually just adding colors. Here, this is the color of this wood here, where I added some red, I believe. Yeah. And here, same. This is the white part of this wood where I added some blue. And you can see I'm going to show you the before and after of all those adjustments, before and after. So as you can tell, when I showed you one layer by one layer, the effects were very subtle, like maybe you couldn't even see when I was showing step by step. But here you can see every layer together, every color adjustment only, all the locally adjustments. And you can see that the effect is actually huge. So really think about this technique. That's kind of painting a bit on the photo, and that's why people usually are asking me, is it painting or is it a photo? But I'm kind of using painting techniques. That's why the colors are very specific and very special in my photos. But so anyways, that's one of the techniques I use, and I recommend you to try this technique on your photos and see if it's something that you like. Of course, it's also a technique that takes a lot of time because you need to decide what part of the image you wanna select and then paint with the brush and everything. So it's not something that is going to take you 2 minutes. It's something you need to give time, and over time you gotta choose the right colors, but you also need to study color harmonies, of course. But yeah, that's it for today. I show you the before and the after with the color adjustment. Well, if you learned something today, please push the like button. It helps a lot to grow my channel. And if you like my videos, subscribe so you don't miss any videos. See you in the next one.